Mm, let's see, guys. Uh, I'm in the practical example. Let's see. Uh, my shadow crypt. Let's go. Here we have it. Uh, Second one. Let's see. There we have it. Let's open another one. CD. Which is it. Yeah, PB Live. Yeah. Let's go to Chrome. Firefox. Let's keep it open. Let's see, practical example. In this practical scenario, we will demonstrate how an attacker can exfiltrate data from a vulnerable web application using out-of-band SQL injection technique. This server-side code contains an SQL injection vulnerability that allows an attacker to craft a payload that writes the result of a query to an external assembly shell. This is useful when the direct response from the database are restricted or monitored. Scenario explanation. In this scenario, we would enable a network share on the attack box at logs. This share is accessible over the network and allows file from other machines to be returned to it. You may assume a scenario when you get a vulnerable system and want to pivot data to another network share system. The attacker will leverage this share to exfiltrate data out of band to a network share. We would start the attack box and execute the following command in the terminal. Let's see, navigate to impact directory using, let's see, uh, they are telling me to navigate. Let's see, locate, uh, impacted, um, paste. That is very big. Okay, okay, paste. Yeah, there we have it. Uh, are they telling us to go there, navigate? There, and what was that? I need to paste this. Let's try that. But do I need Python 3.9? I don't think so. It is running. Uh, to start an assembly server sharing them directory, you can access the content of a network by entering the command Uh, this would allow you to connect the network share and then you can issue the command ls to list all the commands. Let's see. Uh, I guess copy, pass. Sorry about that. Paste. This is our IP. Let's see what we got from the copy. Uh, Paste. Mm, my keyboard kind of messed up. Not syncing properly. See, here's the section. Let's see, alas. Oh, there we have it. Right, you can see from here. User. See, something it happened here. System file here showing up. What we need to do is we have to navigate to this page. All right. Paste. Uh, let's navigate. We have it. Now this is. I cannot read the code. You can see it. Store first resource. Important consideration. It is important to note that MySQL system variable secure file preview may be set. When set, this variable contains a directory path name and MySQL will allow only MySQL will only allow files to be returned to this specified directory. This security measures help mitigate the risk of unauthorized file operation. Uh, when secure file pro is set, MySQL will restrict file operations such as into out file to specify directory. This means attacker can only write files to this directory, imitating their ability to attribute data and attribute locations. When secure file preview is empty, if the secure file variable is empty, MySQL does not impose any directory restriction, allowing files to be returned to any directory accessible by the MySQL server process. This configuration was a higher risk and provides more flexible for attackers. Attackers typically do not have direct access to check the value of secure file variable. As a result, they must rely on hit and trial methods to determine uh, if and where they can write files, testing variables paths to see if file operations succeed. Preparing the payload. Uh, this is our bit. To exploit this vulnerability, attackers craft a payload to inject into a visitor's name parameter. This payload will be designed to execute an additional SQL query that provides the database version information and external SMB share. Let's dissect the payload above. Closes the original string within the SQL query, ends the first SQL statement, execute a new SQL statement that retrieves the database version and writes it to an SMB share at this IP, comments the rest of the original SQL query to prevent the syntax error. Yes, let's try that. Mm, we need to go here and paste where it is. Paste this one And here, instead of attack box IP, uh, we need this IP. Copy the section, paste it, right, and we have it. Let's see. No result was found. That should have done it. Out.txt. Let's see. Uh, ls. Is there output.txt? What am I missing? Uh, oh, I need to go to temp, I guess. Let's see. Let's see. Uh, cancel. Uh, cvtmp. cvtmp. Now let's see ls. Why can't I see it? Mhm. The hell is this? Oh, wait a sec, guys. There is something here that might go to the section. City. City, not cat. Yeah. Paste the section. What the hell are these? No, 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 no. LS. What went wrong? To utilize the player attacker. What the hell happened? Uh, let's see. So guys, let's go to some app. Uh, Technology. But not this guy. Let's see, let's see, let's see. This guy just copying that. Here it is a walkthrough. Let's see. Oh, we got that. Mm, This is not that what I'm. Let's see. This YouTube channel.
Got a $1 billion web app idea? Now you can turn it into reality with Hostinger Horizons.
And be share. Okay. Let's give that a shot. So my attack box IP is going to be mine, 13.46.224. And we have it right there.
The hell? Let's.
And 6.2.
What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Let's see something. Remaining connection. Let's कुछ ऐसा दिखता है. So let's see. Where the hell did it go? No result found. I should not be getting something like that.
Two two four. And be share. Okay. Let's give that a shot. So my attack box IP is going to be mine, 13.46.224.
This work? Mhm. Yeah. Uh, uh, what's this? Uh, 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 192, 168, 113, 192, 168, 192, 168, 192, 168, 1.13, 192, 168, 1.13. Yeah, there we have it. I don't know what have happened. Hmm. I cannot find it. Hmm. I just could not find it, man. The hell is wrong with this?
And we have it right there. Right. It will restrict file operations. There any server processors during the so pretty information. Let's give that a shot. On our SMB share. And then my we all right. All of that honestly. SMB2. Okay, beautiful. All right, what are we doing with it? SMB2 support. We're just adding a comment, debug logs, and we'll do temp. All right, all of that honestly looks fine to me. All right, there we go. I got it set up. All right. We have the web application set up. Thanks, Tim. Add a single comment, and we have.
Is my IP messed up? Maybe that. Let's see. IP. Let me try this IP. Indre, Indre. Huh? Indre? Bukko? Murko? हाँ जनाबे నాకు నల్లుండు నల్లుండు అల్లే లోపల లోపల That seriously add up lots of problem. Let's fix that. The hell? It is working, right? No. I messed up. It cannot load that. Hmm. Was very easy, I think. First, you need to do this, go to this script, and you have to run the script, then it will create a server, and you can see this with by that on directory. Go to this wonderful website, and after visitor name, you change it to this. Will share the output in the your IP's somewhere. Plus other technique. The SQL injection is yeah, it is working. No, why this? I need to fix that. Advanced SQL injection involves a range of sophisticated methods that go beyond basic attacks. Here are a few important advanced that pentester, sorry, pentester, pentesters should be aware of. HTTP header request, header injection. HTTP header can carry a user input which might be used in SQL queries on the server side. If these inputs are not sanitized, it can lead to SQL injection. The technique involves manipulating HTTP headers like user agent, referrer, or X forward form. To inject SQL command, the server might log these headers to headers or use them in SQL queries. For example, a malicious user agent header would look like user agent or 1 is equal to 1. If the server includes the user agent header in an SQL query without sanitizing it, it can result in SQL injection. In the example, in this example, web application logs the user header from HTTP request in a table named logs in the database. The application provides an endpoint at HTTP agent that display all the logged entries from the logs table. When a user visits a web page, their browser sends a user agent's header which identify the browser and operating system. This header is typically used for logging purpose or tailor content for specific browser. In in our application, this user agent header is inserted into the logs table that can be used that can then be viewed through provided endpoint. Given the endpoint, an attacker might attempt to inject, for instance, preparing the payload. Uh, we will prepare we will prepare and inject an SQL payload into the user agent header and demonstrate how SQL injection can be exploited. Because of that, I